Sarah is Peter's stepmother and treats him badly. She asked Peter to wash the dishes and clean the floor before she came back. Peter, with a broken heart, started cleaning the floor. Suddenly, his friend John came with a football in hand and offered him to play. Peter said yes, and both started playing football in the ground near home. They were enjoying themselves a lot and forgot everything. They saw an ice cream truck and started eating cones. John asked Peter to go into the fields for fishing with him. Peter agreed, and both started fishing in the fields. Their clothes became dirty as well. Peter was shocked when he saw the time. The sun was setting. Both friends looked scared, and Peter started running towards home. When he entered home with dirty clothes, his stepmom was yelling at him. Sarah ordered him to wash the dishes, or she would beat him with a rolling pin. Poor Peter got scared and cried hard while washing the dishes. Crying, Peter went to the corridor for the broom when he saw a yummy cake. He looked so happy when he saw the cake and ran towards it. He started eating the cake with dirty hands and ruined it. When his stepmom Sarah saw him, she took the broom and chased him. Peter screamed in fear and ran. But his stepmom grabbed him and punished him. Crying, Peter looked so frightened. While his stepmom started laughing and making fun of him. Ron and Ava have been arguing since they were kids. They would yell at each other at school, sometimes in the playground, sometimes in the library. Now they are adults, but nothing has changed. They still quarrel with each other. They even quarreled at the club on their wedding day. After the wedding, their habit of yelling continued. They argue in the bedroom, in the hall, and even outside. One day, Ron and a pregnant Ava were arguing in the middle of the road. They saw a speeding cab coming toward them and got scared. The speeding car hit pregnant Ava, leaving her in serious condition. An ambulance arrived and rushed the injured Ava to the hospital. Ava gave birth to a little baby kitten. Ron rushed to the hospital to meet his family. Max is warming up for his basketball match with his son. He is a very fine and fast player. His son really admires his passion. Max moves briskly with the ball. With his fast speed, he scores again, making his team win. This makes his opponent, Ron, very angry. To take revenge, Ron attacks Max and his son. A football hits a car's windshield. This accident injures both Max and his son. Unfortunately, Max's leg was badly injured. An ambulance takes him to the hospital for surgery. When he wakes up, he realizes that he is disabled.
His heart shatters into a million pieces. His son promises that he will fulfill his dream. His son practices and becomes a team member. 10 years later, he plays his first big match. His father is very proud of him. With his skills, he plays really well. He plays remarkably, and his team wins. Ron, the opponent, gets really angry. His father sees himself in his son. Ron plans to hurt him badly. When Harry was practicing his game, he slips and, because of nails, gets injured. His team members get really worried. His father inquires about the case and realizes that it was Ron. He calls the police, and Ron gets arrested. A tired Arthur, sitting on a subway bench, looking despondent. Arthur writing in his journal. Arthur being harassed by a group of teenagers on a graffiti-covered street. He is sitting across from his therapist. Arthur in his living room, practicing stand-up comedy in front of a mirror. Arthur being attacked by 3 businessmen on a dimly lit subway. He is in full Joker makeup for the first time. He finished these 3 businessmen who used to tease him. Arthur feels good and dance in joy. Arthur caring for his ailing mother in their dim apartment. Arthur reading his mother's letters to Thomas Wayne, his face filled anger. He decided to meet him. So he is sitting across from Murray Franklin on a brightly lit talk show set. The moment Arthur pulls out a gun on live TV, the aftermath of the shooting, with Joker standing over the body. Joker being dragged away by police officers through a chaotic street. His diehard set the roads on fire and successfully bailed him out. The owner of the house always shouts at this little kitten. He treats the baby kitten very poorly.